I've been working on transforming this part of my garden over the last few years. After heavy rains, it often floods, so rather than work against nature, I thought I'd work with it and develop this rain garden. Things like this river mint, they are loving having their feet wet. A lot of the plants that are put in here are doing the perfect job of filtering water. The rain garden is slowing the water down. Crinum lilies, they love it. They don't call them swamp lilies for nothing. Behind it in the raised beds, things like the leptospermum. It's really enjoying being here. It's looking really lush at the moment. Both of these are really adaptable species and perfect for any rain garden. I've recently finished the last of the paths and everything is looking great. I've just got one garden bed to go and this is it. I'm using a fairly basic landscaping technique to ensure that the roots of vulnerable species don't stay wet for too long. I've gently mounded up this bed and I've also added quite a bit of sand to the mix so that the rain that does fall on this bed drains away freely and quickly. Now, this is really important to some of the feature plant species like the grass trees. Now, this one I originally planted and it's doing really well, so I'm going to give it some company. The mounding also works to embed the seeding circle, which can be enhanced with more plantings. Even 1 to 2 metre shrubs can create seclusion and privacy when they're elevated above the entertaining area. Now, the hardest thing about any new garden bed is trying to pick out your plants, but I pretty much want to match with what's already here in the rain garden, match it in this bed. Got a few waratahs, but for now, pride of place right at the top of the hill is this lovely Grevillea. It'll get to a decent size. It'll still allow a bit of an understory. By and large, this is the fun part of any new bed, is actually putting them in the ground. This is Billy Buttons, one of my favourites. A great plant with a gorgeous flower. Had a couple of these in the lower beds right next to the rain garden. They did not like having wet feet, so I'm hoping that this bed is going to be a little bit better outcome for my Billy Buttons. I reckon maybe put a couple more in. Okay. Not all birds and insects like nectar from flowers. They also eat grass seed, native grasses in particular. I've got a few wallaby and kangaroo grass. I've got quite a few. I can fill a fair bit of space. And this time around, I've got a bit of a help. A common technique is to put the plant in, backfill, and then water in. But in some soil types, this is a bit of a risk, as the water may not reach the root ball. It's a good idea instead to dig the hole, then add water. That way, when you plant, backfill, and water in again, the whole root system is kept moist. No garden is ever complete, but this bed is one more step in completing this circle. And it's a great place to relax by the fire and enjoy the fruits of my labours.